Oh, okay.
That's why I said go.
I asked you if you wanted me to wear this or not.
I said yes, go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Surprise. Well, it was a surprise to me. I guess not to you guys. I didn't know we were live. Thank God I didn't say something off color. Anyway, welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday night. Been kind of a crazy day, but a good day. I was down in Bullhead today. Had to get my phone replaced. Something was going on with the speaker on my phone. Those of you that have actually called me on my phone lately, it has been kind of jacked up. Anyway, got my new phone, got it all installed, but ended up spending a few hours in Bullhead running around today. Uh-oh, you're yanking on me. There we go. And it was, when I got back in the truck, it was 121 today. Really nice day down in Bullhead. Doesn't get quite that warm over here. Over here it was probably, I don't know, 110, 115 maybe. But anyway, I love this time of year. But that's just me. Probably only me. Anyway, so we got a couple things, people coming in there. Okay. I got a couple things I want to talk about tonight. I had a long conversation with Mike, Boston Mike Considine. Gosh. And he had finished a sign and had inset letters and white inset letters, and then he put a ZAR finish over the top of it. The ZAR that I use, which is water-based polyurethane. And I have said for last couple of years that I've used this stuff that it's crystal clear, and I've put this over white outset letters, white inset letters. I put this over white and not had any discoloration at all. Well, he was using the same product and got the letters turned kind of yellowish, and I haven't mentioned. Well, I don't know that I've mentioned lately, but ZAR has changed. Somebody told me, actually. Can't remember who it was, but ZAR has actually changed their formulation, so their water-based polyurethane is not crystal clear now. It actually has a slight amber tint. I don't think it has an amber tint to the extent that oil-based does, but it does have an amber tint. So be aware of that if you're putting it over a white color. If it was any other color, it probably wouldn't make a difference, but on white it turns it kind of yellowish. So the solution for Mike, unfortunately, the only solution I really had for him is to repaint those letters by hand, and which painting inset letters is not fun. Not in my book, it's not. Painting inset letters is really a bear, much harder, I believe, than painting outset letters. However, the good thing is he's got plenty of coats of ZAR on the board. So even if he gets some over the top, he can just wipe it off. Stephen From. Hey, I showed this on last night. Vicky just told me you were on. Stephen, I love this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so cool. I'm going to, I think I'm going to post it up on the wall or something. In the studio. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I love it. So I'm going to use this at the end of the videos and say, everybody give us one of these.
To keep it out of your face.
Yeah, like that. Anyway, okay, so
you're pounding. Everything's shaking when you pound.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Trying to remember where I was. Oh yeah, the ZAR over the white. So when you're painting inset letters and you've already got your board that's finished, the one great thing about that is if you get white over the edge, which inevitably you will, it just wipes right off because you're putting it on polyurethane. So I don't think there'll be a problem with that white. Now the white that I use is one shot, and I'm going to get into that here in a little bit, but that's what I would suggest to use because it's an exterior finish, an exterior paint enamel. It's oil based, and it works really, really well. Really good. So I've used it over the top of ZAR before, and I've never had a problem at all. Okay, so that was that. So anyway, just so you guys know, if you buy ZAR now, water-based, it probably has a slight amber tint.
Say hi to Corduroy. He's
Hey,
watching.
Corduroy, how are you, buddy? We
Hi,
missed.
Corduroy.
Yeah, so we're hoping to see you in February. We don't know whether Workbench Con is going to go on again, but we're hoping to be back in Atlanta in February. We'll see. I hope so. Man, you're growing. It's great to see you. All those pictures your mom and dad are putting on Instagram. So, hi, Corduroy, and Linda and Chuck. Anyway, so moving on. Also got a really good email from Len Hoven, who asked a bunch of questions in regards to the one-shot. Now, the one-shot that I use, in case you guys are not aware, it is a sign painter's paint, and this is used almost exclusively by people. Well, I use it all the time, but it really is very popular with the pinstripers in the automotive industry. So there's two different size cans that I buy. This is the, what is it? Is this the half pint? This is a half pint. This is a quarter pint. Now it is pricey. It's expensive. This can, I think, costs $20-something, probably about $20. And I don't know, this one might be $40 for all I know. I can't remember.
Corduroy said, I love you, Eric.
I love you too, Corduroy. Man, I love that kid. So anyway, this stuff's kind of pricey, but the thing is, it just lasts forever. It goes and goes and goes. This can is almost full, and what color is this? This is gray. I've only done a couple signs with this, but it goes forever. I've only thrown one can of this stuff away, and that's because I didn't seal it up pretty good. But I've never used the bottom of a can. It just goes and goes and goes.
Those forever.
Yeah, we've had them a long time. This is yellow, chrome yellow here, which we'll be using that on that upcoming sign, the Magoon sign. We'll be using some colors on there, some one-shot. Anyway, so Len was asking coverage with the one-shot. I was wondering coverage on wood. So if you've got a finish on your board and you put the color over the top, which is what I usually do, absolutely, one color does it. That's it. That's all you've got. And I have put it on bare wood that it took one color. It depends on the wood. Some woods are porous and they soak in, so it takes a second coat. But there have been woods that I put it on that it was just one coat on bare wood and it worked great. But if you've got a finish on your board, absolutely, you'll never have to put more than one coat on. Number two, does it need sealer before you put this on? Doesn't have to. This is an exterior paint, so I don't think it has to. I put it on bare wood and it's been just fine. If you do put a sealer on, then you're absolutely assured that you probably won't have to put a second coat.
Okay, you have a bunch of questions.
Okay, yeah, bring them.
Well, I want you to finish.
Okay, so most pinstripers use a small amount of reducer in the one shot. Yes or no? I don't. I use it straight right out of the can. I don't thin it at all. I just don't find a need to. Have you ever used a water-based poly resin as a finish over the one shot? Absolutely. I've used this water-based. If you go back and look at the big sign I made for John Peters, the big Rolling Hills sign, I colored it in gold. I put a finish on, colored it in gold, and then I put more ZAR over the top. Not a problem whatsoever. John, last time I talked to John, he said the sign is holding up great. Been a couple years in severe weather. Automotive Fido, any other insights? That's pretty much it. I mean, this stuff is just amazing. I just love it. It's my favorite paint. Okay, questions?
First of all, Corduroy is going to send you some of his paintings.
Oh, terrific. Thank you, Corduroy. I can't wait.
Oops, gosh darn it. Darren Smith said he's been using the Total Bulk Halcyon Clear Marine Varnish.
How do you like it, Darren? I've got some of that stuff and I have not used it, Please give me your insights.
Tessa wants to know about the video, if it uploaded yet.
I'm hoping, last time I checked, so here's the thing. I started it at 9:30 last night. I normally wait till midnight, but I started at 9:30 last night. I checked it about 2 hours ago and it was at 90%. So it's, you know, I think it's going to post tomorrow morning. That's my hope.
JT Pravat?
I know JT.
He said, Eric, you cost me money. I now have 2 routers after watching a review you did.
You're welcome, JT.
Steve Fromm says, which poly would you use if you do want the yellow or the white to turn a bit yellow as to look like old paper?
I would go with oil-based. Any kind of your favorite polyurethane, but go with oil-based because it has an amber tint to it. So ZAR, I think, makes an oil-based. I use the water, but certainly Helmsman Spar urethane oil-based would do exactly what you want.
I'm kind of reading backwards, but JT said time for a sign class to get some more good stuff for this weekend's carving sessions. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Let's see. Like I said, I'm going backwards and I'm trying. Scott Christian said he's got his first paying customer.
Ah, congratulations, Scott. That's great.
Danny Meadows says, hey, long time no see.
Yeah, it has been a while, Danny. How are you?
Frank's here. He says, howdy from Texas. Here in Angleton, we will be fine. We're on the outer western edge of Hurricane Laura. We expect 4 inches of rain and winds up to 35 to 50 miles an hour.
Wow.
Please keep the people of Texas-Louisiana border in your prayers. They'll take it head on later tonight. Yeah,
I heard some really bad stuff. Maybe a 20-foot surge, water surge. Incredible. Yeah. Winds up to 150 or 60 miles an hour, possibly. Let's hope it decreases once it hits land.
All right. Oh, come back here. Come back here. All right. I lost my comments. Hold on. I got to get them back. All right. Sorry, guys. They go off to the side, and then I can't get them. I'll read them on my phone.
Oh, there you go.
If I don't do it just right, it takes them over to the thing there.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll probably show up better there anyway.
Tessa said she's going to call me because she's pouring some resin tomorrow. JT says he's trying to figure out multiple color signs.
Trying to figure out anything I can help with, JT, let me know.
Josh Tolfson says, hey guys, was carving and missed the beginning.
Hey Josh.
Tom Guy says, do you use the paint markers that's in your Amazon store anymore?
You know, I haven't used those for a while. I still have them, and I haven't used them for a while. I'm just so in love with the one-shot that I just haven't seen a need to use them. When I did use them, I found that they left kind of almost like brush strokes, and sometimes it's hard to they kind of puddle up, and so I'm just so in love with this one-shot stuff. I haven't gone back to use the paint markers, not in a long time.
JT said, I gave my wife your phone number. Thanks for the excellent reviews. Lynn Hoven is here.
Oh, hey Lynn, I was just reading questions.
Annette Tucker said, what would you use to not yellow a white for outdoor sign?
Gosh, so Annette, it depends. What I suggest to do is put on whatever finish that you want, but put your white, if it's outset letters, put your white on after. That's what you guys will commonly see me do, is put my white on outset letters after. If you're doing inset letters white, I would suggest to find a finish that is water-based, that doesn't have an amber tint to it. This was always crystal clear. That's one of the things I loved about it. I'm really not that happy that they added an amber tint to it. I wish they hadn't done that, because that was but so my advice, it depends, Annette, it depends on whether they're inset letters or outset letters. If they're inset letters, find a water-based good polyurethane for exterior that you know for sure is crystal clear and test it on a scrap piece first. If they're outset letters, then put your finish on and then paint your outset letters on top. With I suggest one shot because it's exterior.
Chad says, what are your thoughts on polyacrylic?
Polyacrylic, I've used it, and it sprayed good, it looked good, but it's interior only. So I would never use that, at least the stuff that I have. I have a big gallon of it, and it actually sprayed really good with the critter, but it's for interior use. I don't have anything wrong to say about it at all, as long as you don't try to use it outside. At least the stuff I have. Maybe they make a polyacrylic for exterior, but I don't have that.
Thomas Jan said, where can I get the head magnifiers that Eric wears? Are those in your Amazon store? Yes, they are.
They are. They're made by Carson Optical. So they're down toward the bottom of the store as you're scrolling down.
Stephen Harrell says, hi guys, hurricane dodging here.
Praying for you guys down there.
Norman Sattenfield said, I have no problem with white with 2 times clear spray.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just not my favorite for exterior use. That's the thing. But yeah, if you're doing interior signs, then that 2 times clear spray or the Krylon Crystal Clear should work. Okay, good. All right.
Any questions, guys?
You guys think about that. I'll bring up the sign carvers of the day. Another terrific group. Oh, I didn't realize. There's Mike Considine right there. I was just talking to him on the phone this morning. Very nice job, Mike. Michael, great job, buddy. I like it. I've heard good things about that stuff. I've never tried it.
What is it?
Fireball, which is it's what is it? A bourbon or something? I don't know. I'm not a hard liquor guy. Gary Zellner. This is a tribute sign.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? Absolutely spectacular, buddy. Great job, Gary. Love it. Tim Forsick. This is his 4th sign. Tim, I got to tell you, man, you are holding a really good straight line for only being 4 signs in. That's a lot of straight lines. A lot of people take for granted that square background or the background like that. That's not that easy to do. Terrific job, Tim. Love it. Hope you're staying safe over there with all the fun. Huh?
I love this next one.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this one. Greg Breimer. I think he was here last night. I don't know if he's here tonight.
I think, I'm not sure.
So this is done out of cedar pickets, and it's 16.5 by 22 3/4. Absolutely spectacular. That is so cool. Great job, Greg. Love it. And Gary Litchfield, our version of our, that's his version of our little layout template. This is his first Freedom Eagle sign he's carved. Great job, Gary. Another terrific group, you guys.
Okay, there's some, again, my picture froze. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah. All right, sorry, got to zoom out. There we go. Let's see, I have a question here. Darren said, Eric, the Total Boat Halcyon Clear is a little thicker than other products, but can be thinned up to 20%. I love it.
Good. You spraying it with your critter? Who was that? Darren Smith, right?
Darren Smith, yeah.
Huh, okay.
I thought I saw another question.
That Halcyon is what Total Boat suggests that we spray over the top of epoxy resin to make it good for outside.
Yeah, UV protected.
I just haven't done it yet. So, all right, you guys, that is it. And we are going to get out of here. So, again, hopefully tomorrow morning you will see the second part of the Magoon sign. And then...
I'm sorry, it's funny but not funny. Emmanuel Esquives I'm sorry, Emmanuel, I'm going to mess up your name. He said, can we submit pictures even though we didn't buy supplies from makeawoodsign.com?
Absolutely. That has nothing to do with it, Emmanuel. Absolutely. No, don't give that a second thought. Absolutely. Email them to me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And absolutely, you can, there's a lot of people that don't buy our supplies. We appreciate everybody that does, but there's a lot of people that don't. And that's, that's fine. It all works out. So anyway, so you guys don't feel, if anybody else sees this, don't feel guilty at all. If you're not using our supplies, I understand completely, but absolutely feel free to send me your freehand routed signs. I'm happy to share them for you.
So prayers for Louisiana and Texas.
Yes.
Prayers.
Absolutely.
And that's it, Gracie. Say good night, Gracie.
That is it. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow morning, but we will definitely see you here tomorrow night. Have a great night, guys. If you have any questions, email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. Give us one of those. We'd appreciate it. Share the video and like it, all that stuff. And we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.